you can turn trash into something nice. Whew. So that's a freaking awesome find. All right, guys, it is later in the day. Probably got an hour and a half left of sun. I've worked all day, and instead of watching TV or wasting time doing whatever, probably scrolling YouTube, which I'm glad you are, but I'm gonna spend my time trying to see if I can't take this apart and doing, you know, you guys saw, what are we gonna do with this camper? Well, first, let's find out what I could even save, or is it even worth saving at all? I am nervous to go in there, but I gotta get in there, so let's open this sucker up. It's all warped and stuff, I guess, I don't know. There we go. Woo, woo. Oh, well, the door's already, I guess it's still on there. Definitely not straight. All right, for anyone that said I should salvage this, it ain't even got no screen over here at all. And then a few people were like, it's probably only cost $1,000 to replace the vinyl and stuff, which realistically, I think we bought this for like $1,000 and it's not really worth putting that into. We can go buy another one for $1,000 if we're trying to use it as a full-blown pop-up. So, let's see. I don't know how, looks like the door is just screwed on. Let's start with that. Let's see if we can't get the door off. So, I didn't know what all is going to entail, which definitely looks like this was makeshift. So, brought some different screwdrivers, Allen wrenches. That's a different one. So, I don't know. Let's just get in there. I don't have a bit for my drill or do that, so we'll see what happens. Clearly, I don't want screws all over the yard, so I'm throwing back in here. Come on, no, do this. Jeez, there's literally every screw you can think of. Type. Jeez, I don't want to rip this apart. I probably shouldn't be sitting here if there's a big rat. Could be a big rat in here. My arthritis be kicking too. Here come Lucy. Needy Lucy. I know, girl. Hey, hold on. I should send you in here to get the rat. So, oh, she left. Alright, I end up looking. I found some bits. We're going to try it out. And this one I almost got off. So this door should come, I think all of it should come off, hopefully. Alright, the bottom part of the door is definitely salvageable. The latch still works and all, so why would you junk that? Because if we're going to build another little house, this would be great. Now, this part, it's a lot better than doing by hand. Oh, maybe it goes up. Nope. Maybe it's just going behind that. Come on. There we go, there we go. Awesome. This side, hopefully. Dang, why is this one so... Oh, one more! Alright, had little spacers in there. This sucker was rigged together. I don't know if we can take this off. Oh, that's spinning. Oh, it ain't even holding on. It's all rotted out. Alright, bottom. So you could tell it was a different color. We painted it a while back. But, I mean, this is just, look at that. That is just rotted out. That is no good whatsoever. So, let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, so this one's on a hinge. I'm going to assume it's going to be a lot more than that. Man, this whole thing is wobbly. Oh, the bit fell off and all this garbage. Now to find that part that came off and all this crud. Alright. Let me figure this out. All right, I didn't find it, but I found one. It's not the right size, but we'll try to make it work. Get this done. Oh, here it goes, here it goes. I guess there's really no other thing to salvage for the door. Well, I was gonna try to save this, and I still might, but as of right now, it don't look like you really can take it off from here. It looks like there's one screw to take the screen off on each side, but not the whole thing. So I think it might screw in from the top. So we might have to rip this sucker out whenever we mess with the top. Let's see if we can't start getting, let's see. Oh, tripping. Maybe, let's get these out. That's to fold your door up, and it keeps your door up. We don't necessarily need to keep them, but that, and then see if we can't salvage this light. So let's see, this might work good. Come on. Oh, I probably gotta unscrew the whole thing. There we go. Keep that. Awesome. Alright, I think what we need to do, we need to get this vinyl off and get some light in here. I think that's our best bet. I think if I take this rail off the whole way, I can just pull this whole section off. I know you can't smell it, but it's stinking here. Let's see. Oh, alright. Oh, a couple more screws that were makeshift in there. This ain't no joke. Look how many different types of screws are in this sucker. Alright, so what it looks like right now is the canvas is all one piece. So I think I'm gonna cut it. Let's get this sucker off. Alright, so if you ever wanted to know how this is made, that kind of pops out, holds the end of it, goes up in there, same thing on that side. And honestly probably could redo now that I know how the canvas fits in and everything, but everything else is pretty trash. It's rotted out, the floor's rotted. We'd have to redo a bunch of it, so it's not worth it. But this is coming apart a lot easier than expected, so I'm so happy with that. So let's pull the sides off and then maybe the roof. I don't know if this will get it or not. Nope. Now that I had a little light in there, I found the piece, so let's take this off. So you might be able to see the junk pile back there. I don't want to drop screws on the ground. You might be able to see the junk pile back there. That's why we're getting rid of all this. We're getting rid of everything. I'm not real sure if this will slide all the way. I think you have to take this part off, this end piece. So let's take this off, and I think we can slide that board all the way out, which is cool. We're getting a lot of corner pieces and stuff that we can use for future build. Dang, why is it still on there? I don't know how that's still on there. If we just yank it, it'll come off, even if it breaks part of it. I don't think it should be an issue. Come on. There we go. So now I'll end up taking all these pieces off. Not on camera. I'll take them off, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that side off, just like I did before. All right, got this side off, that side off. It's just this part. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just come in here, which I found a couple of things Jared left in here, but take out anything we don't need, which you can see laying all the parts out. We clearly don't need these cushions. This is part of the door, I believe. That's how cheap these doors are. I mean, paper thin. Don't need these nasty cushions. And then this table. Okay, it's not even screwed on or anything, so let me pull that out. This table is salvageable. Whether I keep the tabletop or not, probably won't. But I could get this part, and then the part that goes in the floor, we could build a new table. Should come off. Yeah. I'm sure this is way outdated, unless Jared bought it when he was here. I don't know. Let's check that out. Might need to, it looks old. Alright guys, I found some fishing stuff up under here. So, I'm looking. There's nothing here. Clearly nothing there. Nothing. That's the old vinyl. And then, this is what I found earlier. Oh wow. The light's working, so solar power's working. I might keep that. And then I think that's the back rest. Whew. And then a shower. Oh, yes. Let's see. I'm not sure what. Oh, a curtain. Some hoses to the propane. So I'm assuming this is. That's just instructions and stuff, which you could tell definitely a nest was in there. Then this has got to be the heater, which water heater, which it looks brand new. Heck yes. So I had no idea this was in here, so that's a massive bonus to building a little camping rig, is having the hot water already here and bought and paid for. So that's a massive bonus. So that's a freaking awesome find. So now, I don't think there's really anything else to try to salvage. Maybe these clamps, that's pretty cool to have. I'll take those off. And then again, I'll try to pull off some of these pieces. I'll probably save this cord. Probably have to rip it out through here, because that's some pretty expensive stuff if you were to buy it. I think that might be a heater, which may or may not try to keep, depending if I can get it out. Which, that'd be cool. I guess it's a propane heater, I'm pretty sure, because I think there's a propane over there. And then I don't think I'm going to keep any of this. You can probably buy it cheap enough on Amazon. Yeah, it's already cut anyways. So there's really not much left. I'll take the brake lights, the license plate, which that is not the license plate, and then this, keep that stuff clearly. So I think I'm gonna pull off what I want. I'm not gonna keep any of this stuff. It's cheap particle, it's no good. It's all weathered and junky. And I'm not gonna keep any outlets or anything like that, but then I might try to pull these off. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and try to pull this light off. So I'm assuming I can just pry this off. Maybe not, dang. I don't see, maybe I gotta get this off and there'll be some. There you go. And then there's screws in there. Alright, I'll go ahead and cut that. It's just spinning in this roof, so you know it's rotted out. Oh yeah, I just pulled it right out. Rotted. Cut the wires up behind. The whole roof connected with the light. What'd I do with that cover? Alright, so that's a good light to have for free. And then let's get this one off. Alrighty. Another good light. All right. I think I gotta try to pull this top off. Which I think you just have to undo these nuts on all four and it should come off, which is sketchy, but let's see what happens. Oh, shoot. Falls on me, guys. Just know I had fun doing this. Life's been great. I was gonna be a father, but I chose to have fun instead and tear apart a camper to trash it. Alright. I don't know the best way to do this, so I'm gonna attempt to take this side off first and throw it. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, whoa. How in the world am I gonna do this? I wonder if I just pick it up and walk forward, if it'll fall off and not on me. Come on. Oh, it's stuck. It's soggy. There you go. Oh my gosh, it's just falling through the roof. No one felt that way and hit my boat. Come on. Oh, shoot. Talk about a death trap. Okay. Sucker's coming down now. Come on. Oh, it's on the jack handle. Dang it. Oh, I don't know how much you saw that, but a little sketchy. So I'm gonna drag it out here. I think we might need to call that a day before I get hurt, and then I need to bring a saw that can cut metal and wood. It's hot, guys. And chop this sucker up in pieces. I kind of messed the vent thing up. Dogs are coming over. But for the first day, not too long, and already got it down to almost bare minimum. I'm very happy with that. So, oh, very, very happy. So I was able to salvage some lights, the doors, table, we got a water heater, we got the door frame, and then the other stuff's kind of trash. So that's not bad for a camper that everyone told me to junk. So I'm gonna show everybody you can turn trash into something nice. And next time around, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this bottom and get it down to just the trailer and clean all this up. And then we're gonna get all this hauled away, with all that trash hauled away, and make this place look a lot better and have something that's usable.